Hey everyone and welcome to the club. Today I'll be showing you how to draw Flareon from Pokemon. We're going to be drawing this character from the side facing towards the left. So let's start with the right eye. Starting from the inside, we're going to curve up the top of the eye towards the outside. So going up and then down. So it's a little bit higher on the outside than it is on the inside. From here we're going to connect those 2 points with a curve going downwards. Going down to the bottom and then back up to the side. Let's add a little highlight circle at the top of the eye. So just up here, touching the top of the eyelid, draw a circle. And then from here we want to add a little glare along the bottom edge. So we're going to start on the inside. From that corner we're going to step up just a bit and curve across and then up. Let's color the inside area in black. Let's move over towards the left and draw on the left eye. Now because the head's turned slightly, this eye is going to be a little bit more squished. So starting at the same height, we'll start on the outside of the eye and curve down to the same height as the point on the right. We're going to connect those 2 points with a curve coming down to the bottom of the eye and then back on the inside. Let's add a highlight on the top here, but we're going to do like a half circle. Starting from the top, curve around and then back in. Then we're going to add that little glare along the bottom as well. So just on the side here, we're going to curve across the bottom towards the inside. We're going to color the inside of the eye in black. Let's move down in between the eyes and draw in the nose. So we're going to shift the nose over towards the left, just underneath the corner of that eye. We're going to do a small little upside down triangle with a straight line going across. Now we're going to come down towards the middle to a center point, like this. Now on the side, we just want to draw a little highlight. So we're going to start on the side of this left side here and curve up to the corner, color the bottom edge in black. From here, let's tuck the mouth in underneath the nose. So just here, we're just going to draw a curve going from left to right, just starting underneath the nose, curving across to the right. Now we're going to draw the bottom of the mouth. So we're going to step over from the left just slightly and draw a curve coming down to the bottom of the mouth and then up on the right side. From here, let's tuck in the tongue. So on the side of the mouth here, we're just going to curve up underneath the top of the mouth. Let's work in the cheek coming down to the chin. So on the side of the eye on the left, we're going to curve out, come around, and down to a point underneath the mouth. So right here, we're going to curve out, and then curve in towards the bottom of the chin. Now from here, we want to curve up towards the right side. So we're going to curve up to about the same height as we have on the left. So curving around, and then up. From here, let's curve that point around the eye to the top of the head. So going around the eye, and then back up. Now let's add that little tuft of hair on the top here. So we're going to start on the inside, just above the right eye. We're going to swirl around, overlapping that line, and coming up to a point. Starting down here, we'll curve around to the middle of the head. And we're going to come up to that side there, and we're going to continue this. We're going to go up, over the head, and then we're going to flick it upwards. We're going to curve this back down slightly, and then we're going to go up to the top point, curving up. Now let's bring it down on the opposite side. So from here, we're going to curve down, getting a little bit wider as we come down. We're going to do another point going up. Now from here, we want to curve all the way down to the side of this curl. Coming down and right into the side. Let's draw in the front ear. So this ear, we're going to point out towards the right this way. So we're going to start just above the right eye here, curve up and out. We're going to pull that back in. Now we're going to go in the opposite direction. We're going to go up, and then we're going to pull that back in with a short curve. Now we're going to go back out again. So curving out, pull that back in slightly. Now we're going to go to the point of the ear, and this is going to be a pretty long ear. So we curve out to about there. From this point, we want to curve back the back side of the ear. So from here, we're going to curve down so it gets wider, around halfway down the ear, and we're going to pull this in towards the right eye with a curve to right about there. Now we can tuck the side of the cheek in behind the ear. So from this point, we're going to curve up and in. Let's add in the inner ear detail. So right in here, we're going to step in about almost in the middle here. We're going to curve up to the tip of the ear, going up to about there. In here, we're just going to add a little bit of fur. So we just want to draw a little zigzag going across. Now we're going to go along the bottom. So we're going to follow this curve all the way up to that tip, going across the bottom. And we're going to do a hard turn up to the tip there. Let's draw the ear in the back. So this ear is going to be curved this way. So we want to add a little bit of fur along the outside edge. So right beside the forehead, we're going to curve up, and then we're going to pull that back down. We're going to repeat this up to the tip of the ear. Curving up, and then back down. Do that one more time. Going up, back down. Now we're going to go up to the tip of the ear. Now we want to sort of match up the height that we have on the right. So right about here. Curve up to there. Now we're going to pull this back down so the ear is going to get wider as we come in behind the tuft of hair on the top. Now that we got the head, let's work our way in the body. So I'm going to start with the front edge of the mane first. So right here beside the cheek, we're going to curve down. So we're going to make this curve that goes across this way, but we're going to add some hair along the way. So up here we're going to go up, and then we're going to curve back down. Let's do that one more time. Going up, and then curving down. Again, I'm just sort of aiming back this way here. This way, now we're going to reverse the angle. So curving downwards, and going back up. So we're just following the flow of the body. Going down, back up. And we're going to draw a big curve coming down to the center of the chest like that. Now we're going to do an overlap going across this way. So going over and then up to right about there. Now we want to overlap the paw on top of the mane. So we want to draw the big paw coming around this way. So starting in the elbow area right about here, curve around, and we're just going to pull it in like that. We're going to do an overlap. So stepping up, curving around, and we'll do this one more time. Up here, we'll curve around, and then just pull this up to there. We're going to finish off this mane, just close off that gap there. We're going to draw the back of the elbow. So from this point, we're going to step down, curve around the elbow area, and then up. Let's continue the mane up above the arm here. So starting above the elbow, right in here, we're going to do a little overlap, curving up. We're going to pull that back down. Do that again, going up, pull that back down. Now we're going to go in the opposite direction. We're going to curve in the opposite direction, going out, towards the right, and then back in. We'll go out, and then back in. Now we want to go behind the ear here. So we're going to go up one more time, and then we'll just pull that in behind the ear. We'll draw the paw in the back here. So starting just below the mouth area, just down here, we're going to draw a curve going out towards the left, and we're going to curl around the first paw, going around. We're going to layer in the fingers, just like we did here on the right. We'll go up, curl around, and then we'll do one more. But now this one we're going to curl all the way up and just tuck this in underneath the mane. From here, let's draw on the hind leg. So over here, we're going to draw on the thigh first. So right beside the arm, we're going to leave a little gap. We're going to draw a curve going down towards the paw, curving around like that. From here, let's tuck in the paws underneath. So stepping over towards the left, we'll curl around. We're going to continue this. So doing another overlap, curving around, similar to how we did with the front paw. Down here, we're going to do an overlap, and we're going to come up and then pull that in. So we're aiming towards about halfway along this curve. Now the back is going to merge right over this line here. So we're going to go back up to the top. We're going to curve up, around, and then just overlap that line there. So right up here, we're going to curve up, round out the back, and then just overlap that line like so. Under here, we're going to draw on the belly. So right in here, between the elbow and the thigh, we're going to curve upwards and back. Let's draw on the back leg here. So you're going to take this and just duplicate it in the back here. So we're going to start with this curve first. Starting underneath this paw, curve around and in. We can leave a little gap there if you like. Now we're going to add these paws back here. Starting down here, curve around, do another overlap, curving around, and then one final one. I'm just going to tuck this in underneath the front hind leg. The final step, we're going to add the big tail. So it's going to be a curve that goes up and then around this way, almost like an S. So we're going to start with the top first. So it's going to be a curve that goes this way, but we're going to add some fur along the way. So starting up here on the back, we'll curve up, and then we're going to pull this back down. We're going to continue this all the way along the front edge of the tail. Going up. Now we're going all the way around this way. So I'm just aiming towards the right. Going back. Another big point here. Now here you can see I'm starting to turn over towards the tip of the tail. Going back, going over, back. Now this final one, I'm just going to draw one final tip. So I'm just going to pull it down like that. Now we want to work our way around this way and then back behind the body. So it is almost like an S shape this way. So for starting from the tip, we're going to curl all the way around to there. From here, let's add in some more fur. So we're going to go up and then pull that back down. Go up We'll pull that back down. Now I want to reverse the curve because we're going to come down this way. So go in the opposite direction, pull it back down. Go up. Now I kind of want to lengthen this out, make it a little bit longer. You can see that I'm starting to turn it in behind the back here. Do one here. Pull this all the way around to the bottom. Maybe a couple more. We'll do one more along this way, down here, and then we'll pull this right in towards the back like that. And that's pretty much it. There we have it. There's Flareon from Pokemon. I hope you enjoyed this lesson. Make sure you subscribe and check out our Pokemon playlist. We add a new character every week. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you again soon.